What's up, guys? Peter Von Panda here. Hey, wanted to show you this little flask I picked up. Picked this up on Amazon. I'll put a link to it in the description. This one, it was by Sport Dog or Black Dog. It's called the Sport Flask, and I don't know why they call it military, but you know, it's kind of military-ish. It kind of looks like a little bit of a canteen, like the plastic canteens you used when I was in Boy Scouts. It's black here. It's cheap. It's $7, $6 or $7, depending on the color. I think they have them in like brown and OD green too. But the reason I got this is because maybe you're active. You know, one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to go skiing this winter. And one of the things that kills me is that you get really dehydrated, especially maybe if you're a little out of shape. You know, maybe you're not as good a shape as I am. And so I wanted to take some water and drink it. I didn't want to use one of my regular steel or stainless steel flasks because I didn't want to end up being a Ralphie or a Flick and get my lips frozen to a metal flask. So I thought plastic would be better, especially if I take a spill and land on it. You know, the plastic might not break on me. This one is 16 ounces, and what I'm a little torn about is I really actually like the fact that I can carry 16 ounces of liquid in here, but and it definitely seems durable. The cap here has a little bit of this like polyester lining on the top here, so I'm sure it's going to have a pretty good seal. The cap top just reminds me of like a soda bottle. It's a pop bottle, by the way, not soda, but I'm going to call it that because people flame me when I call it pop. You know, nice knurling, so it seems to be able to tighten down. I wouldn't worry about it kind of breaking or busting on me. The plastics maybe just feels a little bit thinner than I thought it would. You know, I thought it'd be maybe a little more rigid, but especially with the cap loose here, you can see it flexes quite a bit, which is actually probably pretty nice if you're going to end up falling on it or squishing it. And it is curved to hug your hip. You know, what I would probably do is put it in a coat pocket. Now, the issue is 16 ounces. Is pretty big, and I actually probably wouldn't mind if this were a 10 or an 8 ounce and maybe a little flatter, so I could put it in my coat pocket without it being large and without it being rolling around and kind of creating a large kind of uneven pocket, kind of with a large bulge, or maybe even weighing me down on one side. But it is curved and it's pretty nice, but I might try to find another flask that's a little smaller because it's just one of those things when you're out and active and you don't have access to drinking water or Gatorade or something like that. There are a couple times when you just want to kind of wet your whistle a little bit. So I'm going to use it for a canteen, but as you can see here, pretty big. Maybe it's perfect for your use. This would be perfect for a day hike. This would be perfect for getting actual drinks into a game. You won't set off any metal detectors or anything with this. But, you know, in terms of for my upcoming use, I'm going to keep looking and see if I find something that just fits my size requirements a little bit better. But if this one works for you, check it out. Like I said, $6 or $7. Take your drinks with you as you hit the road. Peter Von Panda, out!